this class. In the previous two classes, you have learned about many things related to the management of the construction projects, what project management is, how we can create the different links between the different activities, what are the differences between activities and events, what are the
Sir, 1 minute. Your voice is too low. I think there is some issue. Either you can check whether full volume is there or not.
okay, let me check that. Just a minute.
His voice.
Still my voice is low. Just let me know that my voice
Now
is.
it's okay.
Now it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Keep-
so student, I was saying that whatever you have learned in the previous two classes, we will apply those concepts in the MS project, in the Microsoft project software. I hope everyone has installed that software onto their system. Just let me know that you are having the softwares onto your system or not. Because side by side, I will be telling you the commands. Those who are not even having that software, they can later on they can see the recording. Okay, and right now you can just see whatever I am showing over there. You can note down onto your notebooks that from these commands we can perform this task. So there are so many ways to learn this thing. So now I will be going to start with that software directly while brushing you up with little bit concepts whatever you have learned in the previous classes. Okay, so at any point if you are facing any issue regarding my voice or you are unable to see the screen or something is not clear to you, just let me know. Okay, by messaging, or you can just unmute your mic and you can just pause me anywhere. Okay, now over here you can see this is the home page for that software, that is the project professional, or you can just say Microsoft project. Everyone can see that one. Okay, so class, I will make you aware in this class. I will make you aware with the various commands, various buttons, what are the functions, what are the significance of these different buttons over here into this software. You can see. And then once you are very well aware with these most of the commands in this software, whatever is useful to you till now, we are not going into very complex things. Okay, we are not going into the, you can say, into the expert level. We are at the beginner level, and we will be learning those commands which will be helpful to you into the most of the projects. Okay, into the most part of the project whenever you will be using this software for your questions, for your problems, other problems apart from your academics. Okay, now the very first thing, you can see this screen over here. Okay, now I guess it's okay. I have fixed the issue. There was okay. Now, this is the home screen for the software, where the very first column, one by one, class, be clear with these things. Whatever I am explaining, one by one, my pace will be very slow. Okay, so see, task mode, task name, duration, start, finish, predecessor. I guess everyone can see these things onto their own system. Okay, onto the home screen. How you will be going to the home screen, I will let you know that thing also. Whenever you will be opening this software, you will be welcomed with this screen. Okay, so this is the screen. So what you will be doing, ignore the other templates. Those are the pre-made templates over there. You will be only clicking on this blank project. Okay, this blank project. First thing, understood? Okay. Now, this screen will be there in front of you, where you will be seeing the screen is divided into two halves. Okay, From the mid, you can see the division. On the left side, onto the very left side, it is the window frame into which you will be adding your details. What kind of details? Your project details. Okay, these cells, you can see these cells over there. Okay, and on the right hand side, whatever the detail you will be putting over here, the result of that into the Gantt chart view, or you can say the bar view, you can see over here onto the right hand side. Okay, so I will be making you aware one by one that how the things will be visible over here. The very simple thing, first thing is task name. This is class activity name. In the previous classes, you are very well aware with this thing. Ma'am has taught you this thing, that what is the difference between an activity and an event. All of you know this thing. Okay, event, that something is just completed. Okay, you have done the concreting, you have done the manufacturing, you have completed something. It is an event. It is not having any associated time frame with it. Okay, it is just 10 a.m., 2 p.m., 6 a.m., 7 p.m., something like this. Okay, event. But activity is having some kind of time duration associated with it. Like the concreting will take 6 hours. The manufacturing of something will take 30 minutes. Okay, the distance you will reach from one point to another point in 3 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. So anything which is consuming time, okay, which is taking some time, that is an activity. But when you have accomplished something, it will become an event. Okay, so be clear with this difference. So right now over here, task name means activities. Activities means duration is associated with these activities, right? So first of all, task name. I will start from the very simple, taking an example of construction project. Okay, take an example of construction project. Let's say the very first thing is excavation. Okay, I have just written the name. You can write down any form of text over here. The very first thing is excavation. Okay, now just after typing this name over here, you have just clicked or you have just pressed enter. What happened? You will see one icon over here with a question mark. Okay, there is a pin. So the same thing, I'm hovering the mouse over there. The same thing you can see over here. See my mouse, follow the mouse, see the cursor. Same thing is over here, and just on the right side of there, it is auto schedule. So two things you can see over here. You can note down onto the copies over onto your systems also. Manually schedule, auto schedule. Now what is the difference? I will be explaining you this one also. So excavation you have written, let's say you have given any kind of duration. I am pressing 6. You can press 2, 3, 5, 6, 70, 80, 34, 50, any number over here. So duration is 6. I will press enter. Okay, just after pressing 6, 5, 2, whatever you want, you can put over here any number. I have pressed 6 and just press the enter. Now what you can see over here, the duration of this activity excavation is 6 days. Now class, if you want to put any other units of the time, you can change that thing also. Like some things are in minutes, some things are in months, days or years. You can change this thing. Okay, so how? There are two ways. Okay, either you can just write something like this, like 6 then MIN. Okay, it's caps lock on off, doesn't matter. MIN. So this means 6 minutes. So when I will press enter, so the duration will, the units of duration will convert into minutes. If I want to put this thing into months, 6MON, press enter. So the duration of the activity will be in months. Same is for the other units, 6DAYS, days. You can see that the, you can just change the duration units over here. Or there is another way of changing this unit. If you want to permanently change it to some unit which you want throughout the project, go to the file, this on the top left corner, file, then go to the option in the last point, option, then you can just go to the schedule. Over here you can see duration, this option, see my mouse, see duration is entered in days. So by default, the software has converted this into, selected this into days. So you can convert it into anything you want, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months. So this thing depend upon what kind of project you are basically executing. Okay, understood this thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, see, plus I have entered the name of the activity and I have entered the duration. Okay. Now you can see on the right side this bar. Okay, blue color bar on the right side into the Gantt chart view. Blue color bar is there. This bar means depending upon the duration you have entered, the length of this bar will be decided. Okay, depending upon the duration. If I am converting it into 2 days, see the bar has just shortened. If I am entering it 10 days, the length of the bar is as per the duration. Okay, because the timeline is onto it. On the upper side of it, there is a timeline. So you can change this timeline also. I will tell you that one also. So see, plus here you have just enter the detail of the activity and the duration of the activity, but you haven't given any kind of detail that when this activity will start and when this activity will finish. Understood? So that is why the starting and the end of this bar is blur. You can see clearly, just if you will focus little bit, you can see the starting of this bar and the finishing point of this bar is little bit blur. Okay, that means you have told this software that the activity duration is 10 days, but you haven't given the detail to the software that when you are going to start this activity, when you are going to finish this activity. So that detail is missing. Only detail known is the duration of the activity. So you can see this column after this duration start. So I can give any, when you will click onto this arrow, onto this cell, just adjacent to this 10 days, you can select any date. Let's say 10th, Thursday. So once you will click that date, now you can see the starting point at the end point, both ends of the bar are clear. You can see this difference. So that means the duration of the activity is very much clear to the software, as well as its starting and the finishing point of the activity is also very much clear to this software. Okay. So this is what class adding manually. When you will add the activity, the detail of the project manually, this is known as manually schedule. You can see this is written over here. Just follow the cursor. Okay, I will give you another example. Let's say concreting. Okay, press enter. You can give 5 days. I will give any start. Or the another way is this: you are not very much clear with the duration. So you know what is the starting and the finishing day. So I am adding without adding duration. I have not added any duration. I will put the detail of start, let's say 9th, and putting the finish date, let's say 16th. So it will automatically fill the column for the duration. Okay, either give duration and starting point or give the starting point and finishing point, the rest of the column will automatically get filled. Understood this thing? Okay. So this is what adding the things manually. So this is the sign or the logo for manually schedule. Now coming to the auto schedule. These two things are very much important in this software class. Whenever you are going to put detail into this software, the very first thing, this is the very first and the basic thing you will change, that whether you are putting all the details in manual schedule or you are putting all the details into the auto schedule. Now I will tell you the difference, what is auto schedule and what is manual schedule. So I will just remove this, whatever is added over here. Okay. Now let's say starting with another way, excavation. Okay. Enter. Right now it is still in manual schedule. What I can do, I can select this activity or and I can click onto this auto schedule. Now see, once I have clicked onto the auto schedule, the starting day of the project, the starting point of the activity will be same as the date reflecting on your calendar in your system. Okay, onto your laptop, computer, or whatever the tablet you are using, whatever the date as per the calendar is reflecting over there, the same date this software will pick for the starting of this activity. Understood? I haven't added any other detail. Let's take another example, leveling. Okay, now the another way of putting the things into the auto schedule is, you can see my cursor, just see, you can read this thing, new task, manually schedule. Okay, I will click over here, I will change it to the auto schedule. Whatever the new task you are going to add over here will automatically become auto schedule. Let's say concreting again, enter. See, I have just entered the name of the activity, then I have clicked on to the enter. See, it is automatically in auto schedule. I can show you the another example. Let's say B, enter. Again, it is in auto schedule. You can see the difference, that the starting point of the activity is same as the date reflecting on your calendar. Understood? So be clear with this thing. Now it is up to you whether you want to execute the project in auto schedule or manual schedule. It is entirely up to you. Okay. So once you will start using this software, you will get very well aware with these things, when the auto schedule will be helpful to you, when manual schedule will be helpful to you. So let's say I will add some activities over here. A, B, C, sorry, enter B, enter C, enter D. Okay. Now four activities class are been entered over here by me. Okay, I have entered four activities A, B, C, D. You can give any name to the activity as per your project, like paint work, flooring, uh, window fixing, door fixing, these kind of things. Okay, step by step, I will be moving on to the more complex things. This is just a very basic to explain you the concept, that how you will be adding the things into this. Now, four activities being added over here, right? Now duration. Let's say 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 3 days, 4 days, sorry, 3 days. Okay, randomly I have added the duration class. Randomly I have added the duration. Now you can see on the right side into the Gantt chart view that four bars are there. The length of the bar will be entirely dependent on the duration you have added. Okay, and one thing you are seeing over here, that all the activities are starting on the same point, right? Understood?
Yes,
Just
sir.
one. Okay, okay. So, sorry. Huh. Now the thing is how you will create the links between the different bars. Class, in the previous class, Monica ma'am has explained you that there are four different type of links: start to start, finish to start, finish to finish, finish to start, or start to finish. These kind of four links are there. What is the significance of those links? why we are having those four links, what kind of condition, what are the different kind of conditions are there, depending upon which you will be using these links into the software. Okay, now see, you can see this column predecessor. All of you are very much aware with this thing. There are two terms, predecessor as well as successor. Okay, predecessor is the previous one, successor is the next one. All of you, I guess you are aware with this thing, right? Now, predecessor means if I am clicking on to the activity B, I have selected activity B. Now, in the predecessor cell, this one, okay, into this, disturbance is coming, please mute your mic. Okay, into this predecessor cell, this software is asking me what is the predecessor of B. I can show you in another way also if you are not clear with this thing. See, you have seen the network diagram,
Yes, sir.
this one, something like this. I am using another screen for this one, something like this. Some arrows and nodes are there. These kind of things you have seen, right? Let's say this is A and this is B, right? Now, what is the predecessor of B? It is A. Okay. What is the predecessor of B? It is A. And what is the predecessor of A? It is, sorry, successor of A, it is B. Okay. So this is the difference. Successor of A is B and the predecessor of B is A. Okay. So I am just explaining you the little examples along with this software. Coming back to the software screen. Now, B, the software is asking me if I want to put that A is the predecessor of B. So what I will write down over here into this cell, I will not write down A. I will write down the number of that row, or you can say the number just adjacent to that activity. So I will write down over here 1. Why 1? Because for A the number is 1. You can see over here. So I will put 1 over here, then I will press A. When I will press enter class, you just see over here onto the right side what difference you will see. Enter. Now you can see the arrow. When A will get finished, the B activity will get start. So you can see this arrow which is joining these two bars, right?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
next thing, same I will repeat for others, then I will change the relations. So for the predecessor of C is B. So I will put number adjacent to the B, 2, enter. Then same for the D, it is 3. So you can see the change on the right hand side. Okay. So how the arrows are there. So class, the next thing which you should be knowing that by default in this software, the relation is set to finish to start. By default, the relation is set to finish to start relationship. You can see onto this screen. So if say you want to change this relation, right? What you will be doing, just say it carefully. Click on any activity. Click whatever for whatever the activity you want to change the relation. Just select that activity. You can double click onto it, that activity. Okay. I will repeat again. Click on activity or double click on that activity. You will see this window. This one. This dialog box. Okay. One way is this one. Another way is select that activity. See my cursor. Now see this cursor information. You can see this information over here. Click on that information. The same window will get open over here. Okay. So it is up to you. Whatever the type of way you want, you like, you can just use that thing. Use that thing. Now once you are having this window over here, click on predecessor tab. This one, class, predecessor tab. Now you can see which activity you have selected, B. Okay, what is the predecessor of this activity? A. Okay, what is the ID of this A activity? 1. Okay, so B activity you have opened, and the predecessor of B is A. Now see on the right side, what kind of relation is there? Finish to start, right? It is a default setting. Now when you will click onto this arrow, you can see the other options available in front of you. Everyone can see this thing, I guess. Finish to start, start to start, finish to finish, start to finish. So I can change this relation. Once I will change this relation, you can see the change over here onto the Gantt chart view. I will change, let's say, start to start. Click onto this relation, click on OK. You can see this difference. Now all of you can see this difference. Now this relation between these two activities is start to start. I will tell you what does this mean, why we are changing this thing, when you will face the need of changing this, when you will feel that I have to change the relation. So you can see on the predecessor column, this one, that once I have changed the relation, it is shown that 1SS. This 1SS means 1 is the predecessor of B, and SS means the relation is start to start. Okay, between A and B. Okay, now the next thing, let's say class, first of all, you're unable to get that which bar is having what name. Okay, you are not remembering, you are not getting that what is the name of this bar, what is the name of this activity. Okay, what is the duration of this activity. For this, I will tell you the command. Listen carefully. Class, you can see my cursor, this one, just on the top of this numbering, there is one box over here. You can see this one. Just click over there, left click, single click. This means select all. Okay, you can select all the project. So I will repeat again. See my cursor, this one. Click over there. That means select all. So what you will do, go to the format bar, this one. Okay, right now you are into the task mode, this one, task bar. Everyone, please mute your mic. Some disturbance is coming. Okay. Now see class, over here, taskbar is there, but you have to go to the format bar. Just go to the format bar. Then again this sign. See my cursor. Just follow my cursor. You can just write down side by side onto your notebooks. Format, then bar. Okay. Click on this. Okay. You will see this dialog box will get open in front of you. Right? Everyone can see this dialog box. Now click on bar text. The next tab, bar text. Okay. Now see what is written over here, left, right, top, bottom, inside. Okay. This means on what side or where you want to write the text. Like on the left of the bar, on the right side of the bar, top, bottom, or inside the bar. Let's say I will say on the top of the bar, I want to write the name of the activity. Okay. What you will do, you will write name. Okay. It is pre-saved into this list. It is already saved, pre-saved function. So I will write name on the top, and on the bottom, I want to write down duration of it. I want to show the duration. So I will just write DUR. It is already saved over here. Okay. Now I will click on OK. Why only onto single activity this thing is workable? Because at the time of format, only one activity was selected. So what you need to do over here, select all, format, bar, on the top, name, and on the bottom, duration. Okay, click OK. Now you can see the things are visible onto these bars also. Understood? Okay. Now, when you will change this thing, the name of the activities, let's say excavation, land clearance, marking, PC. Okay. When you will change these names, the same thing will get edited on the right hand side into the Gantt view also. Understood? I guess all of you can see this thing. Okay, the same editing will be automatically done onto the right hand side also. Now, if I want to change any other relation, I will double click on that activity. I am repeating this command. This dialog box is open in front of you. What I will do, into the predecessor tab, finish to start is the default function I want to say. Select finish to finish. Click onto that. Click OK. Now see, between land clearance and marking, the relation is finish to finish. I will tell you the meaning of this one also, why we are actually changing, what is the significance of this. Okay, so you can see the thing over here, 2FF. This means 2 is the predecessor of marking. 2 is what? Land clearance. FF is finish to finish is the relationship, right? Now the next thing into this one, again double click on this activity. Finish to finish is the relationship. Now the next thing is lag. How much lag you want to put into this one? Let's say 2 days. Okay. So I will just change this 2D by using these arrows. I can change the values to any value I want. Let's say 2D. Okay. Now you can see what is written over here. Just understand what is the meaning of these things, because this thing will be given to you into the numericals or into any practical problem. So you will be putting that detail into this software. 2FF, you are clear, plus 2D means 2 days lag is there. Okay, that you have finished this activity. Let's say you are taking or you are consuming 5 days for completing this activity, but from the company, from your owner, you have been provided with 7 days. Okay, you are having 7 days for completing any work, but you know that you can complete this work in 5 days. So there is a lag of 2 days. So that is what is the meaning of plus 2 days over here, right? Okay. Now the next thing is, first of all of you are very much, I guess, now clear with these things. Now the next thing is, class, you can see these two dark lines visible over here onto SS. S means Saturday, next S means Sunday. So the week is represented over here onto the timeline. Okay, so it is Saturday and Sunday. So I guess to many participants, these lines are visible onto your screen. Okay, these dark lines. I can just make it more dark. Non-working time. See, right click onto this, click on non-working time. Okay, so you can just change the color to any other dark color for making it more clear. See, now it is more clear that these 2 days are non-working as per the software. By default, it is set to the non-working. So how you can change this thing, because class, every project, every company, every country is having their own rules, their own conditions. In some countries Sunday is working, in some companies Sunday is working, Saturday is off, or only Thursday is off, or in some of the projects Saturday Sunday is off, or you can say non-working. So depending on whatever the condition being provided to you, based on that you have to change these conditions. So what you have to do for this? Go to project, this tab, project tab. Okay, you can see on the top. Like, follow the cursor. Then go to the change working time. Okay, so this dialog box is in front of you. You can see this thing. If you are using the software side by side, you can use this command again. See, by default, you are into this task tab. Go to the project, then click on change working time. Okay, so this is the dialog box which is now reflecting onto your screen. Understood? Now click onto the work weeks. See my cursor. Click onto the work weeks, then go to the details. See the cursor. Plus, you can just write down these steps. Everyone, you can just write down these steps. Go to the project tab, change working time, then work weeks, then details. Okay, then further, the next dialog box is in front of you. You can see, right? Now, days are reflected over here. You can see Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. These all days are in front of you. Now, what you want to change? You want to change the non-working days as per your company's condition into whatever the company you are working. Let's say I have selected all. Okay, all days I have selected. You can use this mouse. You can just uh, drag your mouse by holding the left button of your mouse. Drag all the days. Third option, set days to these specific working times. Okay, now the software is asking if you're making these days as a working days, what are the timings of your company? Okay, of your project. I am saying from 8 a.m. okay to 1 p.m. Okay, first thing. Then from 2 p.m. to, let's say, 7 p.m. So there is a 1 hour lunch break or rest break, depending on, you can give further division to these timings. It's up to you. Okay, you can practice or play with these commands. Okay, so I have given the timing from morning 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Then there is a break of 1 hour, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Then again the work will start on 2 p.m. Then it will finish on 7 p.m. Okay, now I will click OK. Then again in this dialog box, okay. Now you can see there are no dark lines. That means all the days are now being set to the working days. There is no holiday. Okay. So this condition is not possible in any case. So what you will be doing? Again, go to the change working time, then work weeks, then details. You can select any day you want to make it off. Let's say every Sunday, only Sunday. is non-working. So I will select that particular day. Then I will select the second option, set days to non-working time. Okay. So I will click the second option. Then I will click on OK. Then again OK. So only one dark line you can see right now over here, just below the Sundays. That means all the other days are working. Only Sunday is non-working, right? So this is what you can just change over here. The one thing left over here into the change working time is, let's say there is any event in your project. You have designed a project for 6 months. The duration of the project is 8 months, 9 months, 1 year, 2 year, whatever the duration of project is there. So let's say you know that on to these days there are some festivals, some events are there. Okay, so if you want to add those exceptions, okay, apart from these regular non-working days, there are some exceptions. Okay, so you can click on that change working time, exceptions, click on exceptions, see the cursor. Okay, then click on name. Okay, so I will write down, let's say, uh, new year. Okay, or any other event, let's say good Friday. Okay, good Friday. Now I have to select that day, let's say 18th or any 11th. I will select that day. On 11th Good Friday, the day is off. I will select that day. You can put multiple events over here. It's up to you. I have added just one over here. Now I will click on OK. Now see this line onto this Friday. You can see this one, this extra line. This means this day is off. This comes under exception. Okay. Now, one doubt I have seen over here, that one student is asking that he is not uh, clear with FF function, right? Finish to finish function. Okay. See, finish to finish function means when your statement is having only one thing, that is finish. I would say onto the another screen, I will write down one statement. This will now the thing will be more clear to you. Let's say uh, plastering and paint work will finish on same day. Yes, the student whosoever is asking for the calendar, yes, before the starting of the scheduling of the project, you have to make these changes prior to the project. By making these changes, you can only able to further schedule the uh, project only. Else, you will face so many problems in scheduling the project. You will not find the critical path. You will not be having accurate or proper duration and the links of the activities. Okay, so coming back to this finish to finish option, plastering and paint work will finish on same day. Okay, so just tell me one thing, everyone. In this entire statement, have you read anything related to the start? No, only finish word is there. This means one bar is there, this one, another bar is something like this. Okay, so I will draw a little bit like bar view over here to explain you the concept. Okay, so this is plastering. Sorry, this is plastering. This is paint work. Okay, so I am not concerned that when these two activities are starting, I am not concerned with this thing, class. I am only concerned with one thing, that these two activities should finish on same day. Okay, these two activities should finish on same day. So that is why the relation between these two activities is finish to finish. I am not concerned. I am not having any kind of issue when these two activities are starting, but I am very much concerned. I'm very much responsible that these two activities should finish on same day. Okay, so that is why it is finish to finish. But now one thing left for today, that is, if the relation is given to you like ff plus 2. Okay, if relation is given to you like this one, this means I will draw over here ff plus 2, the condition for ff plus 2. This is your plastering activity, the same I have drawn on the upper side. This is your paintwork activity. Okay, and the link over here is something like this. Okay, so for this link, the relation is ff plus 2. Okay, that means there is 2 days lag is there. Someone has said me that your paint work will finish 2 days after the finishing of plastering. Okay, your paint work will finish 2 days after the finishing of plastering work. Okay, so class, you can read this condition, this one I have written over here. So in this entire line, you are only looking onto one thing, that is finish, finish. Have I added anything related to start? No. You can only able to see that only finish, finish is reflecting into the entire sentence. So this means finish to finish is the relationship between two activities, and ff plus 2 means there is 2 days lag. So 2 days lag, what is the condition for the 2 days lag? Your paint work will finish 2 days after the finishing of plastering work. So it is a kind of condition class. Okay, so if someone is saying that uh, brickwork, brickwork and let's say flooring will start on same day. Okay, so this means the relation for this condition is SS. Brickwork and flooring will start on same day. This means start to start is the relation. We are not concerned when these two activities are finishing, but we are very much concerned about one thing, that when these activities are starting. So these are the two activities having different durations. Okay, and this is the relation. Okay, start to start. But if I have added over here something like this, SS plus 3, I will solve your all issues in the chat box just after explaining this one. SS plus 3 means, if I have written this SS plus 3, this means brickwork, okay, flooring will start 3 days after the starting of brickwork. Okay, so the condition for SS plus 3 will be flooring will start 3 days after the starting of brickwork. So in the entire sentence class, again I will show you one thing. Start is there, start is there. So in the entire sentence only start is there. So that means the relation is start to start, and whatever the duration is given, that is the lag. Now let me check the questions you have sent me into the chat box. We can change the working time for particular days. Yes. Into the next class, we'll be working on to this thing also. Okay, you can create the different projects into the different timings, and then you can merge those small projects. Okay. Yes, calendar, we can use the Google Calendar also. We can change our edit our calendar. We can rename our calendar so that in the future projects we can only be using that particular calendar. We have to do setting. Can we assign two different colors to Sunday, non-working and exceptions? Okay, so the colors are basically are same assigned to that, but if you want to change, you can change it also. It is we'll be doing these all queries into the upcoming lecture next class, because we are having lot of things, other things apart from these basic changing of the colors. Okay, how to use the different command, that is more important to us. It is necessary to make calendar and working days before. Yes, class, be clear with one thing: whatever the calendar changes, currency changes, duration changes, all the things you have to do just before starting your project. We will be working on to the real question in the next class. Into the real question, I will be explaining you the concept with the real field question. Sir, if we have only bar chart, then what is the procedure for that question for solution? Okay, you just give me the question, I will tell you. Okay, Rishabh Jaiswal, you just show me the question, I will tell you. Because from that bar chart, we have to first of all create the links. That what are the different links are there. Because for the complex projects, we are using Gantt chart, but for the small minor projects, we are using bar charts. Okay, because in the bar charts, relations are not clear to you. The relations of different activities, the dependencies. Class dependencies means the predecessors and successors. Okay. Yes, you can create a small project also. I will be giving you the question in the next class. Then after that question, you will read that question. We will be solving that question into the software. Okay, one Johnson is saying, I see that most of the commands are entered manually. Then what is the use of automatic option? Okay, so that is Johnson, when I will give you a question which is having 50, 100 or 1000 activities, then you will get to know the difference in the manually and automatic schedule. Okay, because in 4 5 activities, you or mostly 10 activity, you can easily use manual command and automatic command. But when you will be using the project of 100 and more than 100 activities, then you will feel that automatic schedule is better than the manual schedule, because most of the duration being filled over there, your starting activities are filled over there, your finishings are filled over there. Only the need is you have to put the predecessor and duration. We will be doing that big project also, don't worry. Okay, anything else anyone want? Okay, one thing, in the last of the end of this activity, only 1 2 minutes are left. I want to ask everyone that what kind of question you want to solve in next lecture. That is my question. What kind of question you want to solve in next class? So it will be more helpful for me that I will be creating a condition or the project, something like this, which you want to learn. Akshay, you can enter the Excel values into MS project. We'll be doing that one also. Excel, you can put the values into Excel. You can take the detail from any person sitting somewhere, that give me the detail of the project in Microsoft Excel. Then you can transport all those values into project also. Okay, I will show you that command also. Real time project, practical oriented, which is covering everything we need. Both types, sir. We have numerical value as well as bar chart. Medium project. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I will be giving you the real project, how the conditions being given to you, then how you will be solving those conditions, how you will be calculating the cost, labor cost, what are the resource leveling, different kind of issues you are facing into the projects. Because if you are solving something onto the copy, onto manually, onto your notebooks, it will take 30 minutes, 40 minutes. The same thing you can solve into the software within 5 minutes, 4 minutes or 3 minutes. Okay, it is up to you how fluidic you are into using this software. Okay, so doing a real project in the next class. Okay, from start to completion of the project. Okay, so that is all for today. Thank you everyone. So we'll be meeting in on the same time in tomorrow. Okay, with the project. Earned value, yes, you can do this one also into this software. Okay, but before, everyone should know what does earned value means. BCWS, BCWP, ACWS, sorry, ACWP, all these things you should be aware. Then only you can do the earned value into this one. Budget, etc., everything. Okay, so this is the end of the session. Keep your queries with you. Write down onto the notebooks. Okay, and ask me in the next class. So thank you everyone. You may leave now and must fill the feedback form whatever the ma'am is asking you. Thank you everyone.